Today there are a lot of important updates from the Velyka Novosilka direction. Here, after an intense and ultimately unsuccessful push to encircle Kurakhove, Russian forces found their offensive grinding to a halt under stiff Ukrainian resistance. In a desperate pivot to regain momentum, they shifted their focus westward to Velyka Novosilka, setting the stage for a decisive battle. The primary Russian objective in this region was to break through Ukrainian defenses west of the salient and advance toward Kostiantynopil. Capturing this position would have enabled Russian forces to sever Kurakhove from the mainland and encircle Ukrainian troops in the salient. Anticipating this, the Ukrainian command acted decisively, fortifying the defensive line in front of Kostiantynopil to block any potential Russian breakthrough. The Russian offensive from the south eventually stalled as Ukrainian defenses, properly reinforced, resisted the advance, while Russian forces grappled with overextended logistics and combat fatigue from relentless frontal assaults. Recognizing the diminishing prospects of reaching Kostiantynopil, Russian command shifted their strategy. Rather than continuing northward, they redirected westward, banking on the assumption that Ukrainian reinforcements for Kostiantynopil had been drawn from Velyka Novosilka, an area that had not been heavily contested. Seizing this opportunity, Russian forces attempted to outflank Velyka Novosilka instead of targeting Kurakhove. Russian forces launched two distinct attack vectors in their operation. The first vector advanced directly from Zolota Niva toward Velyka Novosilka via the main highway. This assault was not intended to breach the town itself, but aimed to pin Ukrainian troops in place, preventing them from reinforcing nearby areas such as Rozdolny. The second vector targeted Rozdolny from Shakhtarska, with the primary objective of severing a key logistical route leading to Velyka Novosilka. If we look at the topographic map, we can see that Ukrainian supply lines in this area traverse lowlands, making them more vulnerable to Russian fire control. While alternative routes to the town exist, disrupting these supply lines aligns with the broader Russian strategy of undermining Ukrainian logistics. However, Russian forces also face significant tactical disadvantages. Their advances rely heavily on a network of small dispersed villages connected by open fields and a limited number of paved roads, making their attack routes highly predictable. This predictability grants Ukrainian forces a critical advantage, as they can more effectively identify Russian preparations for assaults. Additionally, the large distances Russian troops must traverse to concentrate forces in key staging areas, such as Shakhtarska and Zolota Niva, hinder their ability to deploy large formations without detection. Ukrainian reconnaissance drones further compound this issue, making it challenging for Russian forces to mobilize covertly. Combat footage from the Ukrainian Presidential Brigade highlights a Russian platoon-sized attack near Velyka Novosilka, involving 3 to 4 armored vehicles and tanks. Due to the extensive open fields they must traverse, Russian vehicles are swiftly detected and targeted by Ukrainian drone operators. Despite suffering vehicle losses, Russian soldiers promptly dismounted and sought refuge in nearby tree lines to avoid becoming larger targets aboard their vehicles. While some managed to evade destruction through concealment, a significant number were neutralized. Such engagements occur multiple times daily east of Velyka Novosilka, resulting in scattered survivors from decimated units gradually accumulating in tree lines, which Russians claim to be secured. However, despite repeated attempts, Russian forces failed to secure their objectives in the area. Overall, the shift in Russian focus from Kurakhove to Velyka Novosilka underscores the limitations of their current operational capacity and highlights the adaptability of Ukrainian defenses. While the Russian attempt to outflank Ukrainian positions reveals a strategic pivot, their reliance on predictable roads and exposed formations continues to leave them vulnerable to precise Ukrainian countermeasures. This development not only demonstrates the effectiveness of Ukraine's defensive strategies, but also signals that Russian forces are increasingly stretched thin, facing significant logistical and tactical constraints that could shape the outcome of future engagements in the region. Lastly, you need to know about very important changes to our channel. Today we have finally launched our own news website, and everyone who joins it today will receive special privileges that will not be available in the future, so please watch this carefully till the end. This was a necessary step forward because of the constant censorship problems that we have to deal with on a regular basis. This month, for example, 3 of our channels were demonetized again, and we are now fighting to restore them. If you subscribe to our website, you will not only give us full independence from YouTube and other platforms, but also allow us to deliver you more in-depth analytical videos every single week. On top of regular tactical videos, you will get strategic overviews of the fronts and strategic geopolitics insights that cover a much greater scale of things. Our website will be the only source on the internet from which you will be able to get everything you need to know about world developments in just under 20 minutes a day. However, your support is critical for making this happen. So when it comes to special privileges for you, we have reserved different perks for those who want to become our new supporters and for those who have supported us in the past. Depending on your level of support, you can get from 25 to up to 40% discount on any plan that you choose. The easiest way to claim this discount is to click on the link in the description. Then, if you want to become a new supporter, select the first option, fill out your details, and receive a unique one-time discount code. If you are someone who supported our channel in the past, be that with a purchase in the online store or a simple donation, or helping us to restore our channels by tweeting YouTube support on Twitter, or just being a top commenter to help the algorithms, then fill out your details for our system to check our records of you, and then you will receive a unique one-time discount code. Thank you once again for your unwavering support. But now, we need your help to make it a success. Claim your exclusive discount by clicking the link in the description and switch to our new platform already today.